After the absolutely phenomenal time I had watching The Executioner, I eagerly dived into The Executioner Part 2, Karate Inferno, to see what kind of mayhem we had here. And this isn't a movie that was far removed from the first one. In fact, being made the same year, it's got all the same cast, and it jumps back into the story. What I liked about this is it kind of gives you an update of where all the characters are, where they've been since their last adventure, how their lives have got better or worse. And of course, the crux of this one is all about a jewel that has been stolen. These guys have been paid to figure out who stole it, get it back, so the insurance company doesn't have to pay out the insurance money. Although this one's fun and entertaining and has some good moments, it's not as solid as the first one. It veers more into the comedic territory, and that doesn't fit with these characters. These are hardened characters who are experts at what they do, but they almost become bumbling buffoons at certain points. It feels almost like a little bit the Pink Panther-esque as they start to kind of bumble around various scenes, not really achieving anything but just getting in each other's ways, and it's supposed to be funny, and it kind of meanders a lot in the middle of the film. A great opening, like I said, we find out where all the characters are, we get them back, we force them on this mission, and then it kind of meanders until we get to the end. Now, when we get to the end of this, it's exemplary. You get wonderful action set pieces, you've got great fight sequences, great chase sequences, you've got a little bit of a sting in the tail as well, which I kind of liked it, although it feels it's undercutting our heroes a little bit. It's there, it's fighting, and it works well. But just that middle section, it just feels off. The fact that it kind of misrepresents our characters by robbing how they were all set up in the first one, it feels a little bit disjointing. And I could have understood this if there was a period of time between the film and they decided to change the tone, but that tonal change in such a quick succession of less than a year from releasing the second one just feels kind of odd, and it promises us more of that straight-laced serious action that we got in the first one. A title called Karate Inferno, give it to me, I want more of that. It adds more of the heist elements into this one, and although they can be fun, like I say, they become bumbling misfires a lot of the time, or prolonged sequences that are never that funny. The humour is probably the most egregious error within this. It never works for me, and it becomes less about the characters and more situational comedy, which I don't think fits particularly well within this story. There is a moment where one of our characters' hand is glued to a table with some kind of super adhesive, and throughout the rest of the film we will constantly see the table stuck to his hand, with a hand, he's cut his hand out, and then next scene it'll be a little bit smaller, and it's all the way through to the end. And although I appreciate they're always referring to it, it just feels unnecessary. It hampers one of our characters, and it's not funny. If you get what I'm saying, it ticks the boxes but doesn't deliver what the first one promised. Still a good movie and still a great set. I would strongly recommend picking this up if you haven't already. Executioner is a hell of a lot of fun. The first one is worth the price of admission alone, and the second one gives you the characters back again, but it doesn't reach the heights of the first one. But let me know your thoughts on the Executioner 2 Karate Inferno in the comment box below, whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. I can't wait to read your comments to see if you've got a different opinion from me or similar. There is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to the Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.